You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom. Freedom. You know what? Good. This weather's treating me right. I've lost about 17 pounds. Just from sweat. I'm a mere shadow of the shell of a man I was just a week ago.
Yes.
Say a happy Friday in your face. What's up with this guy? He's got a birthday today, and I can't pronounce his name. You know him, famous for like Transformer film, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
He's 35 today.
Okay.
He's a head case, right? Am I wrong there?
He's an interesting dude. He was in Sioux Falls, I think, not too long ago.
He's just done some strange things over the years.
Yeah, he's just like hitchhiking across the country. I was like, what?
That's right. That's right.
There are people saying, oh, hey, Shia LaBeouf was... I don't know if he was in Sioux Falls. Maybe it was Mitchell. Wherever it was, there was like sightings of him hitchhiking across the land.
One of my favorite actors, just loved pretty much anything he was ever in, from Blazing Saddles to Young Frankenstein, Willy Wonka, Gene Wilder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a whole lot of fun. And this guy really brought marine life to my attention. It was really the first documentaries where you're going, wow, this whole sea and ocean thing is really pretty amazing.
Jacques Cousteau.
We all knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah, aboard the Calypso.
Yes.
How cool is that?
And although it had grown to nightfall, I decided to take one more dive. And the octopus seemed like she knew me. Which is weird because he was French and he had an Italian accent. That's what I did. Yeah, I don't do impressions very well, which is why I don't do them at all. It was 2002. And even this day back in 2002, I was scratching my head going, does America have a shortage of pop singers? American Idol premieres on Fox TV.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Simon Cowell, Randy Johnson, and my lady Paula Abdul
You know,
as the judges.
There's a new contest that we're going to be doing in Sioux Falls for people over the age of 40 only.
To do what exactly?
To become a singing sensation.
I totally want to judge that.
Yeah. You can be one of the judges. I need a judge. So be listening for the details coming out next week.
Of course, that inaugural show back in 2002, the winner, and still doing very well, thank you very much, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
1962, this is an amazing story. 1962, this day, brothers John and Clarence Anglin and fellow inmate Frank Morris successfully escaped from Alcatraz Island Prison.
Yeah, the unescapable island prison.
The only people to ever
isn't
do
that crazy?
That is pretty nuts. If you've ever seen a documentary on that, it's something else. And 1939, and who writes this stuff down? I have no idea, but this is just one of the greatest, most random things ever in history. 1939, the King and Queen of England, at a party hosted by U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, taste their first hot dogs.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Up until that point, they were hot dogless, huh?
They were hot dogless, yes. Quite. How's your wiener, dear? Oh, my.
Do you happen to have any Grey Poupon?
I just adore a good weenie. Oh, pip, pip, you Americans and your wieners are just... Oh, my.
Could you please say wiener a few more times?
That's the only reason I did this story.
I know you did.
Wiener's my favorite word. You can't say it enough. Hey, if you're listening to this show, number one, thank you. Number two, at some point today, use wiener in a sentence and you'll just be better for it.
Absolutely.
Make it a better day. There you go. I know, you know, we all know, and we just crash forward.
We're going to do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part by Reaper Arsenal Coffee.
Smells like freedom.
Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
CNC Music Factory,
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
And it is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. What do you find interesting today, good sir?
You know, there's a company called Stacker, and basically what Stacker and their team does, they just sit around and they come up with statistics.
Oh.
They just compile statistics on all kinds of weird things. And I'm sure you sit around, for instance, when you get on a plane, do you think about, is this plane going to make it? I think it's kind of a common thought.
Yeah.
I really don't
I
worry.
do. I think of that kind
You know,
of
or
stuff. I
maybe
don't get
there's,
worried, but I think about
maybe
it.
there's really, really inclement weather coming. It's like, oh, you're going to make it. Well, what Stacker did is they compiled a list of what are the odds on certain things that are pretty common in your life. What are the odds? For instance, getting struck by lightning in this country. If you live to the age of 80, the odds of you being struck by lightning are, 1 in 15,300.
Okay.
Okay. Back to the plane thing. Going down and actually being killed in a plane crash, the odds are 1 in 11 million. So it's pretty darn safe when you consider this.
Yeah.
The odds of dying in a car wreck, 1 in 107.
Whoa.
I know, right?
Whoa.
That kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Sticking with cars for a second, how about getting your car stolen in the United States? Last year, 2020, 873,080 vehicles were stolen in this country. Now, there are 287 million vehicles registered. So really, it's only about 0.3% of the American public will have their cars stolen in any given year. 0.3%. And for some reason, most of them are Honda Accords.
And they stayed for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Killed in a shark attack.
Pretty slim.
Yeah, if you're like Wall Lake. 1 in 7 million.
Yeah, it's pretty slim.
1 in 7 million. I like this one because this honestly just happened to me 2 nights ago. Cracking open a double-yolked egg.
Oh, really? You got one of those?
I've never gotten
did.
one.
And I always I get kind of suspicious. It's like, what exactly happened here? Was this chicken kind of a tramp? What are we dealing with exactly? The odds of that happening are 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. Okay.
So there you go.
Okay. Am I just finding this interesting?
Yeah,
Are you
no,
guys
it's very
interested?
I'm finding it
Interesting.
very interesting.
Okay, because we're almost done here. Almost done. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Okay. The odds of your house burning down in the United
Yikes.
States. You would think that would be pretty astronomical odds. It's really kind of not. It's 1 in 3,000.
Whoa.
I know. And then finally, because it is still kind of that time of year, being audited by the IRS.
Oh.
1 in 220 tax filers. But they break it down. Generally, most of these audits happen when they find returns if you file an income of 0 or something over 10 million.
Right.
So, yeah.
Really?
Yep, 1 in 220. So there you go. What are the odds? Thought that was kind of interesting.
That
All right.
I also find very interesting. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you, John.
It's a little thing we like to call Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Thanks for listening on a Friday.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. And we've got Dan Farris for his final break this morning. Final break for the week. You know what? Today also, Dan, before I even let you get started.
Yeah, go ahead.
Today's your final chance to win $1,000. Can you believe we're almost done with that? That thing's been going on, it seems like forever. It was 8 weeks. And today is the last day. So 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., be listening for your keywords. So there you go.
Easy peasy, man. Grab yourself a grand. Meanwhile, and this is a sure thing, it is Free Flag Friday.
Yeah.
Compliments of our friends over at Maximum Promotions. And our winner today for a free flag is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Travis Ball.
There There we go, Travis.
Travis, good dude.
You are the recipient of a 3-foot by 5-foot flag made in the USA, complete with a 5-foot stainless steel pole and all the hardware you need to jack that onto your house or the
Fantastic.
side of your vehicle. Heck, put it right on your forehead and just walk up and down Phillips Avenue making
Maybe
a
don't do
scene.
that.
We love that. All right, Maximum Promotions, everything for flags. It just doesn't matter. If it's a flag and everything you need for it, they've got it. They'll fix you up right. So
All kinds of flags, too.
there you go. And speaking about flying the flag, I love this story a lot. This is great news. Dateline Pennington County, South Dakota, United States Air Force announced on Wednesday afternoon of this week that Ellsworth Air Force Base, right over there by Rapid City,
Right.
will now be the official home of the brand spanking new nasty B-21 Raider.
Very cool.
very cool.
U.S. military's newest nuclear-capable long-range stealth bomber. I want one so bad.
I bet they cost more than $20-$30.
Oh, yeah, they're up there, especially if you get, the undercoating and stuff like that, the bumper-to-bumper warranty. They're going to put you back a couple $1,000. South Dakota Senator John Thune, longtime personal friend of mine who never returns my calls, said this decision will mean a lot of future growth coming for the base. When the B-21 project is fully running, there will be an additional 3,000 personnel coming to the base along with their families.
That's awesome.
Well, this is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big deal.
I mean, this
Very big deal.
thing is just incredible.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and so out of all the bases that could have been around the country, Ellsworth has got the win on that.
Fantastic.
So does the whole darn state from what I can see here. Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, it's punch it up, the B-21 Raider,
Nice.
and picture it in my garage,
I don't think it'll fit in your garage.
fully armed.
Yeah. Sure, I'll figure that. I'll just imagine that.
That's how I roll.
That's cool.
So there you go.
Well, Dan, thank you for that, sir.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you in part this entire month by Sioux Falls Fireworks.org.
Yeah, buddy.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now, and we're going to actually brighten your night tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort 10th anniversary.
I'm so excited.
And it's a big fireworks celebration. That happens at dusk. Now, I don't know exactly what time dusk is, but it's when it gets dark out. It's 9-something. I think it's like right around 9:15. But we, Heidi and I, and hopefully you, we're going to be out there partying poolside starting at 7 p.m. So
You betcha.
it's a great event. We've been there the last several years. This is their 10th anniversary. If you go out there tomorrow, they've got cake, like anniversary cake that you can have.
Love it.
A lot of great prizes, including a camper, a beautiful camper that you could win.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's parked out kind of by their sign out front. So when you're pulling in, you'll see that big camper and you'll think, boy, somebody chose a weird place to camp. No, you can win that. So if you get a chance, get out to Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. You can do that today. And then you can register for the Giving Back program. $10 to the Giving Back program goes directly to the fireworks happening a month from now, the Sioux Falls Fireworks. And that is a brand new nonprofit, Sioux Falls Fireworks and Community Events. And Heidi and I are a part of that. We're super excited for that event, big event. And I talked a little bit about that yesterday because it's coming up in July. It's July 4th, Independence Day. All the details at siouxfallsfireworks.org. But I kind of failed to tell you about the fireworks happening tomorrow night. So if you get a chance, come on out to Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort tomorrow night. We would love to have you there. That is a big deal, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I mentioned a little bit ago to Dan, before he had to take off, about the thing that's happening here today. It's our final day of the $1,000 a day giveaway. We've been doing this for 8 weeks now. And I have to admit, I'm not going to miss it next week. It's been a lot of work for me.
It has been a lot of work
every day
for
at
you.
9 a.m., at noon, and at 3 p.m. And today is the final day. So be listening for your keywords at 9 a.m. at noon and at 3 p.m. Then go to sunnyradio.com and enter those keywords when you hear them. And I'm gonna give you a sneak preview right now. You want me to tell you what the keywords are for today? So if you don't want to listen at 9, at noon, and 3, just write these down. At 9, it's contest. At noon, it's bucks. At 3, it's lucky.
Wow. This is the first time you've done this.
Today's the last day of this.
Crazy.
Look how messed up this paper is.
I know.
I've got this page. And here my favorite thing is the very first day of this, 8 weeks ago, very first day, I messed up the keywords. So it's a lot of work that I've been putting into this over the last 8 weeks. And congratulations to everybody.
I think we'll all be glad to see it done.
Well, there's some listeners that haven't won yet that they want to, maybe today's your day. I really hope it is.
I hope so.
That would be so cool. I would love it if it's people we know. Again, if you get a chance, listen at 9 a.m., at noon, at 3 for the keywords that I just told you a minute ago. You should have been listening. But if you listen at 9, at noon, at 3, the final keywords for today. Huge thank you to our friends at Car Swap, by the way, for being a part of that. They also happen to be a sponsor on the fireworks coming up
How
on 4th of July.
fantastic.
See how it all comes together?
Yep.
So again, today is the final day of that. And again, huge thank you to everybody who's been listening in, who's been calling in, who's been, not calling in, but emailing in. And again, a huge thank you to Car Swap as well. I think I covered everything.
I think you did.
I think
pretty well.
We've got Ranger Dan coming your way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on Sunny.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner, brought to you by Reaper Arsenal.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
That snappy little Friday morning salute of the well-starched brim of the Ranger Dan cap to you, too. What's happening over there, Mosley? Hello, Heidi. Hey. Boy, you know, I've been just kind of off on a tear here talking about all kinds of things camping and what goes on in South Dakota.
Right.
Camp, but, you know, big part of camping, it's not just, well, I mean, if we want to be honest about it, it's drinking around the campfire.
That's true.
The last time you got invited to do some beers around a microwave? Never.
Doesn't really happen.
It's been a while since college.
But another part of it is you got to mind too. People like to do kind of the hiking thing too. You know, I mean, I enjoy a good hike, and I like to get ready for it. I like to bring some tunes along when I hike.
Yeah.
I'll put together some good tunes for my little walking around through the woods there. Normally, I'll maybe grab a few songs from, say, a Peanuts movie, maybe the Cranberries and Eminem. I call it my trail mix. Ha! Get it, my trail. Oh, my ribs. Oh, settle down. So, here's a great little story passed down through my trail mix.
Yeah, that's funny.
Peanuts,
That's
Cranberries.
a good one. Yeah.
Maybe I should just stop there.
That's good.
Got a good mind to it. In fact,
Yes, sir.
That's what we're going to do, until next Critter Corner.
You can't leave yet.
Dan, you have yourself a good weekend. Get out there and mess with Mother Nature because she digs that kind of thing. This is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Trail mix.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, June 11th, 2021. The June reading of the CPI index came in hotter than expected, and the market seems not to care. The index rose 0.7% at the core, or 0.2% hotter than expected, for a 5% year-over-year gain. Even worse, the pace of inflation is accelerating and may force the Fed's hand later this year. At 5%, inflation is running well above the FOMC's 2% target rate and more than warrants an interest rate hike. Friday will be another important day for the market. Investors will be eager to see if the indexes can build on Thursday's gains. The S&P 500 jumped about 0.75% to set a new all-time high on Thursday, but closed well off the high of the session. If the market fails to follow through on a new high, it could signal a period of sideways or downward trading over the summer. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.